Testing mic 1 2.
يا واسع الكرم يا ربي بالمصطفى بلغ مقاصدنا واغفر لنا ما مضى يا
Let us sing together the national anthem, Negaraku, followed by the IIUM anthem, leading the way.
Let's lead the way, light in the future, share the wisdom to the spirit of Islam. Revelation and reason, we shall excel, we shall prevail. Merging faith and knowledge, we the Khalifa, we will fulfill the amanah. Together we make the world a better place. Forever expand the culture of Iqra. IUM is to realize the meaning of Ramadan bil Alamin. Together we make the world a better place. Forever expand the culture of Iqra. IUM is to realize the meaning of mercy to all, for all mankind.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Honorable Datuk Sri Syed Hussein Abdul Kadir, IIUM Board of Governors cum Chairman of SME Corporation. Honorable Professor Emeritus Tan Sri Datuk Zulkifli Abdul Razak, Rector of the International Islamic University Malaysia. Respected University Management Committee and Senate members, parents and graduates of the 36th IIUM Convocation Ceremony, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and a very good morning.
Honorable Datuk Sri Syed Hussein Abdul Kadir, Member of IIUM Board of Governors, will now declare open the 9th session of the 36th IIUM Convocation Ceremony of the International Islamic University, Malaysia.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I hereby declare open the 9th session of the 36th Convocation Ceremony of the International Islamic University, Malaysia, for the presentation of degrees and awards.
Thank you, Honorable Datuk Sri.
I have the pleasure to call upon Dr. Muhammad Rashid Abdul Razak from the Sultan Haji Ahmad Shah Mosque IIUM to recite Surah Al-Alaq.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. اقرأ باسم ربك الذي خلق خلق الإنسان من علق اقرأ وربك الأكرم الذي علم بالقلم علم الإنسان ما لم يعلم كلا إن الإنسان ليطغى كلا أرأيت الذي ينهى عبدا إذا صلى أرأيت إن كان على الهدى أو أمر بالتقوى أرأيت إن كذب وتولى ألم يعلم بأن الله يرى كلا لئن لم ينته لنسفعا بالناصية ناصية كاذبة خاطئة فليدع ناديه سندع الزبانية كلا لا تطعه واسجد واقترب صدق الله العظيم. السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته.
Thank you, Doctor.
It is with great honor I call upon Honorable Professor Emeritus Tan Sri Datuk Zulkifli Abdul Razak, Rector of IIUM, to deliver his speech.
Thank you. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ashrafil anbiya mursalin Sayyidina Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billah. The Honorable Datuk Sri Syed Hussein Abdul Qadir, IIUM Board of Governance, Chairman of SME Corp, respected University Management Committee and Senate members, parents and graduates of the 36th IIUM Convocation Ceremony, ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi ta'ala wa barakatuh. Foremost, all praise to be on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the most magnificent and the most compassionate. I am indeed very delighted to join this joyous occasion to celebrate your achievements. And we all have been going through difficult times, and you have made it, inshallah. Alhamdulillah, we're still here to celebrate your achievements and your magnificent, successes today. Congratulations to all of you as recipients of the bachelor's degree, as this day marks another milestone in your life. Congratulations for successfully enduring the challenges of your time in the pursuit of academic excellence. Today is a testimony of your unwavering resilience and determination in the pursuit of knowledge. And on behalf of the university, let me offer you our sincerest appreciation to your family, your friends, and all those who have rendered their support to our graduates in their journey ahead. My dear graduates, ladies and gentlemen, today the world we live in is very much influenced and determined by the happenings around it, in virtually all areas, be it virtual or physical. A space which has been engineered now how people think, how people believe, live, and also communicate, and make some important decision in their lifetime. An alternative world which is set to offer better options than reality, and yet relative to and similar to that of the real world. Crafted through imagination of some creative mind, facilitated by heavy usage of electronic and technological equipment, many people start to live and inhabit this world of the social media as being one of them. For the record last year, it has reported that in Malaysia alone, we have 28 million of social media users. That is more than 80% of the total population. True, to some extent, this offers us some new solution, but it is not entirely so. With the advancement of technology and also internet accessibility and the development of IT, for example, you have other issues that follows at the same time. Productivity could be increased, but ethics may not be in the same way. Billions of profits are made, but there is also downside where corruption, greed, and dishonesty also come in at the same time. So we need to look around and understand what is going around us, and people like you who have been trained in revealed knowledge and human sciences should have a better rendering of what this means to us, not only for now, but more importantly, for the future, before we make some very definite decisions in which way to go. That will be your role, and I think that will be your vital role to decide where we need to go together as far as the Muslim Ummah is concerned. It is sometimes called a new civilization, and the word metaverse now is coming into picture where we can live another life without any resemblance of what reality is all about. And this is a scary part of the future that all of us will transverse, whether we like it or not, until and unless we take the necessary precautions now in terms of directing ourselves to where we need to belong as Muslims and as a Muslim Ummah. Leaders had been dethroned, riot had been sparked by simple messages in Facebook and other medias at the same time. Terrorists have no issues to connect and to launch missions around the world. Lives are lost, relationships are broken, money has been squandered, many got sick for losing their minds and sanity. These lists go on, and they're all lists that is going against the Islamic ideals and the Islamic Ummah. Bottom line is we must realize that the so-called New World has its own very huge lacuna that many of us are not even familiar with. The question is who and how do we fill this lacuna? If it is true, then the future will be held by the virtual world, almost headless, almost unrecognized of where the center is. And where do we fit in, particularly as Muslims? And this is where IIUM will have to make a dent, will have to take the leadership, and will have to shape the future the way we understand it, from how this philosophy of the university is created, our vision that talks about the betterment of human life and civilization. Are we doing that? Or are we just following this blindly, despite the tagline leading the way? Or are we also involved in these unethical, unacademic, anti-intellectual activities that we think we can get away with? I hope we have time to reflect and think, now that you are a graduate, now you have got other responsibilities to do, I think you will have time to devote yourself to understand where we are all heading. IIUM has faced a very unique path in education. Education with a soul, and is loaded with values and wisdom. We need to demonstrate these values and wisdom, not otherwise. IIUM philosophy of education is a culmination of a combination of centuries of experience from polymath Muslim scholars, from the very early days of Islam till the modern days, Muslim reformists, and still it is doing now. The golden age of Islam is not a seasonal thing. The golden age of Islam is forever. We have not lived up to it. It is our mistake, and we must rectify this as soon as possible. Education in IIUM is about nurturing the person first. Unless you get the person right, anything that follows from that will not be right at the same time. More so for all of you sitting in this auspicious hall, the graduates from the Kulliyyyah of Islamic Revealed Knowledge and Human Sciences, in which the curriculum are designed in such a balanced manner to equip you with not just the worldly knowledge and also the views, but also importantly, the guided principle of knowledge, perspective of the Quran and Sunnah. You are very privileged in this. I think not many of us in the university, more so outside, has got the privilege of trying to combine this together. The question that we need to ask ourselves, have we done this successfully? Have we done this meaningfully? Have we taken this into reality as we moved on as a graduate from this Kulliyyyah? As graduate in communication, you must demonstrate how to communicate with values, how to communicate with compassion, empathy, and sympathy. Instead of using offending remarks, instead of using harsh words, instead of putting people down, how do you lift this up so that people have better idea of who they are and where they come from and what this society is all about? Nowadays, many claim to have the freedom of speech and expression, but very few take the responsibility of what they say, less still exposing themselves when they make sarcastic remarks to other people so that we can debate about it, so that you don't hide under somebody else's clothing and pretend that you know everything else. That is the nature of university. That is the nature of academic culture. We can confront with another, we can agree to disagree, yet we must do this face to face, not by hiding under somebody else's skirt. Our graduate in history and civilization should be able to lead the new world that we are trying to create together for Rahmatan lil Alamin, for the better future of humankind and civilization, instead of merely reminiscing or basking in the glory of the past. We need to make it real now. The past is there. How do you bring back the past into the future is our problem today. Our political science graduate must lead the way to replace the corrupt, political ecosystem that drives society and nations around the world, not only in Malaysia, around the world. You see now what's happening in Ukraine together with the Russian, and the whole European civilization has been up to a kind of a question how hypocritical they are when they preach peace to other people. They can't even maintain peace among themselves. And those who specialize in knowledge of sociology and anthropology should and must actively lead in offering solutions to many of the human problems that's occurring almost daily, from social to economy, from physical to spiritual and mental well-being. This is utmost important because mental health will be the next pandemic if you are not clear about what we are doing. In this VUCA world of volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguity, we hope that the knowledge and values that you have internalized throughout your years in IIUM will guide you to brave the storm and to spread your wings abroad. Being IIUM graduate, you have sowed the seed of strength, intellectually and spiritually. It is time to bring all this to use. It is trying to demonstrate that we are relevant, practical people with good solutions ahead. Employ the benefit, not just for yourself, but also, in fact, more importantly, for the people surrounding you. We need to serve them first before we serve ourselves, and that's what education means for all of us in this university. So, my dear graduates, this is something that we have to think about. This is the very essence of what the university is all about when we talk about Rahmatan Lil Alamin. Your kulliyah is one of the biggest kulliyah in this university. In fact, I would say in this country, because there's no such kulliyah in this country as far as I know. Your kulliyah is one of the oldest. Your kulliyah perhaps is the one that stakes for the university in terms of what integration, Islamization, and internationalization is concerned. Unless you make it, then the rest of us will have a very hard time to follow through. So it becomes incumbent upon you. Whether you like it or not, you have to make a success out of this, and this is the time to do it once you become a graduate of this university. Next year in particular, we will be celebrating the 40th anniversary. Certainly your kulliyah will be one of those flagships that we want to show that we demonstrate integration of knowledge is the way forward. People talk about transdisciplinarity nowadays, and you have been there more than 40 years. You must be able to showcase what you have done in very meaningful way for others to follow and template it. An important year for us to mark our presence in giving everything that we could to society, and you were and forever will be part of this, and I hope you will be proud of that. I pray that you succeeded in your journey in IIUM, and that journey becomes a hallmark in your life. You have achieved even greater successes as you move on into better journeys ahead of you with even more challenges. I do urge you to come back to IIUM every now and again, have discussion, build the Siratul Rahim that we have built so that the contribution between you and the university becomes an ongoing process that this country needs, certainly the world at large as well. So that the generations to come will be a Rabbani generation, a generation which is different from what we have from the pre-pandemic. We want to create a new breed of people that is more sympathetic, more compassionate, and more empathic in their understanding of the world around them. On that note, I welcome you to this real world to solve real problems in real time. That will be our hallmark for the future, insyaAllah. Pada hadirin ibu bapa yang dikasihi, sebelum saya menamatkan bicara ini, sekalung kenangan dan penghormatan khas buat ibu bapa serta keluarga yang telah banyak berkorban, memberi sebanyak yang mampu, baik dari segi wang ringgit, kasih sayang, perhatian dan juga sokongan serta doa yang tidak putus untuk memastikan kejayaan anak-anak kita dan sekaligus universiti ini. Kami amat berterima kasih dan terhutang budi kepada semua yang hadir pada hari ini walaupun dalam keadaan yang agak terdesak dan susah, namun memilih untuk berada bersama-sama di sini untuk kita memberi penghormatan kepada anak-anak kita yang telah berjaya mendapat ijazah masing-masing dan juga memberi kepercayaan dan keyakinan kepada universiti ini untuk memberi mereka ilmu serba sedikit supaya mereka menjadi manusia seperti mana yang dikehendaki oleh Allah SWT. Kita merasa amat bangga bahawa kelompok ini dapat membangunkan diri mereka, masyarakat mereka dan insya-Allah ummah kita sekaligus. Semoga ilmu, nilai, budi, adab yang kita taburkan akan dapat dituai sepanjang masa mereka berada di sini, malah sepanjang hayat mereka. Kita membawa 1000 harapan, 1000 doa kepada mereka agar bahagia dan rahmat selama-lamanya bukan saja untuk dirasai oleh keluarga tetapi membawa manfaat ke seluruh alam semesta insya-Allah. Dengan itu kita berdoa kepada Allah SWT supaya kita diberi kekuatan, hidayah dan juga keberanian untuk membawa perubahan-perubahan yang penting bukan saja untuk umat Islam tetapi untuk seluruh dunia dengan nama Allah Subhanahu Wa Taala. Dengan itu saya melafazkan terima kasih lagi sekali kepada semua dan mengharapkan kita dapat bersama lagi dalam satu majlis yang lain. To fellow students and to my colleagues on the stage here, I would like to thank all of you for coming here and very much so for working very hard in making successes for the university at the same time for yourself. We wish you well. We welcome you again to this university and we hope the Silaturahim that we've built for so many years will continue to make this university a leading university of the world insya-Allah. Wabillahi taufiq wa hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Tan Sri.
It is with great honor I call upon Honorable Datuk Sri Syed Hussein Abdul Kadir, Member of IIUM Board of Governors, to deliver the Convocation Address.
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله الذي هدانا لهذا وما كنا لنهتدي لولا أن هدانا الله أن هدانا الإيمان أن هدانا الإسلام رضينا بالله ربا وبالإسلام دينا وبمحمد نبيا ورسولا بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض ولا في السماء وهو السميع العليم. Yang dihormati Tan Sri Zulkifli, Rektor Universiti Islam Malaysia. Seterusnya manajemen pengurusan tertinggi Universiti Islam Antarabangsa. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. All praises be to Allah, the most gracious, the most merciful, and peace and blessings be upon His Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. At the very outset, allow me to express my deep gratitude for inviting me to speak at this auspicious occasion. I'm especially proud to be chosen as the speaker for this session for two reasons. The first is that this session of the graduation ceremony is for the graduates of the KULLIYYAH of Islamic Revealed Knowledge and Human Sciences, or in short, KIRKH. This should have a special significance to the graduates of IIUM, specifically, and to Muslims all over the world more generally. This is because the KIRKHS was the first faculty of this university that was created to reintroduce Islamic values back into our lives after the post-colonial era. IIUM will soon celebrate its 40th year anniversary, and it all started here in this special kulliyah. Ladies and gentlemen, this kulliyah is the beating heart and soul of the university. It is the core on which all the other kulliyahs are based. As KIRKHS graduates, your role in society is the same as your kulliyah is to this university. You are the Khalifas of Allah in your jobs, in your homes, and to your friends and communities. Your lives are a shining beacon of what faith and success should look like in a broken and confused world where many have lost their way. You are the living and breathing embodiment of IIUM's effort to make a difference in this world. The second reason that makes this graduation ceremony special is because it marks the triumph of humanity over hardship. Yes, we are in challenging times with global poverty and inequality at all-time high because of the pandemic. The climate crisis is already hitting many low-lying countries in ways we expected to occur decades later. But we must have faith. Then indeed, with difficulty there is ease. Indeed, with difficulty there is ease. Surah Ish-Hira says this twice, not once, as a reminder. So we must have faith. We must believe. We must struggle. As so-called COVID graduates, I personally do not like this term. You are the first batch to graduate since the crisis. You are testimony that man can overcome any adversity through faith and perseverance. IIUM graduates are different as they are not raised on the values of Islam alone. Unlike most other universities, their graduates aren't prepared only for the job market. You are all unique because as IIUM graduates, you have been raised with the awareness of sustainability, the maqasid al-sharia, and thinking about the welfare of society. These are some of the most important values and skills that will matter in the decades to come. Next year, we will be celebrating our 40th anniversary. A very important year to mark our presence in giving everything we could to the society. And you and forever will be part of this. I pray that as you have succeeded in your journey at IIUM, you will achieve even greater successes on your new journey that has begun with your graduation. I urge you to come back to IIUM every now and then and make this university as your second home. And not to forget to contribute to the development of the generations to come. Hadirin yang dirahmati Allah, sebelum saya menamatkan bicara ini, sekalung apresiasi khas buat semua ibu bapa dan ahli keluarga yang telah banyak berkorban, bukan sedikit jasa kalian, wang ringgit, kasih sayang, perhatian, sokongan dan doa demi memastikan kejayaan anak-anak. Terima kasih kerana memilih dan mempercayai UIAM, Taman Ilmu dan Budi, sebagai pusat pengajian untuk kita sama-sama membina generasi Rabbaniyah, penyambung warisan ummah. Moga-moga ilmu, nilai dan budi yang mereka tuai sepanjang berada di sini akan membawa 1000 bahagia dan rahmat. Bukan sahaja dapat dirasai oleh ahli keluarga, malah membawa manfaat ke seluruh alam semesta. Di sebalik kejayaan anda ini, yang sebenarnya kejayaan yang anda perolehi adalah hasil dari asuhan, bimbingan dan pengorbanan kedua ibu bapa anda. Jangan sekali-kali lupa dan jasa mereka. Beri penghormatan kepada kedua ibu bapa mereka. Once again, to all graduates, parents and staff of IIUM, we congratulate you for a job well done. Thank you. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Honorable Datuk Sri.
I have the pleasure to call upon Professor Dr. Shukran Abdul Rahman, Dean ABDULHAMID ABUSULAYMAN, KULLIYYAH of Islamic Revealed Knowledge and Human Sciences, for the conferment of degrees.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. I respectfully call upon Honorable Datuk Sri Syed Hussein Abdul Qadir, Member of IIUM Board of Governors, to confer the degrees to the graduates.
Bachelor of Human Sciences, Communication with Honours.
Ahmad Nasution bin Abdul Manan, Ahmad Syakir bin Ahmad Nizam, Muhammad Ashraf Nazmi bin Ahmad, MD Haku Nur Alam, Muhammad Hamdi bin Hamzah, Muhammad Ifat bin Yusof, Muhammad Nazmi Sahiran bin Maman, Muhammad Ridaillah bin Abdul Malik, Nik Azim Mustaqim bin Nik Sid, Afzal Nur Syamira binti Musa, Aimi Atirah binti Roslan, Aina Shifa binti Zabidi, Anisah binti Zahrul Lain, Aisyatul Aliyu Ahmad, Azza Khairul Nisa binti Zamri, Atikah binti Muhammad Asri, Cik Adina binti Adnan, Cik Nur Fatihah binti Cik Saimi, Eka Atikah binti Tarudin, Isra Salim Muhammad Abdul Wahid, Eza Fazlin bin Zulkifli, Faikah binti Fazlullah, Farah Adiba binti Razwan, Hasikin, Hasni Farahin binti Hairuman, Nik Fatihah Aina binti Nik Azlan, Nur Hayati binti Mansurdin, Nur Atika binti Ja'far, Nur Syakirah binti Cik Harun, Nur Adlina binti Abu Bakar, Nur Aida binti Ahmad Zemani, Nur Aifa Khalidah binti Abdul Rahman, Nur Alia Amirah binti Jamaluddin, Nur Amalina Kristina binti Osman, Nur Ade Syahira binti Azli, Nur Atira Hamizah binti Ngah Ibrahim, Nur Daniyah binti Nasaruddin, Nur Iliana binti Azman, Nur Syamimi Syahirah binti Amran, Nur Suliani binti Abdul Razzaq, Nur Syafiqah binti Ahmad Nazri, Nur Izzati binti Zulkifli, Nur Syahirah binti Baharum, Nurul Amirah binti Abdul Manan, Nurul Fahanah binti SM Norisham, Nurul Hikmah binti Suedi, Nurul Iman binti Hussein, Nurul Khalwa Najwa binti Abdul Razak, Nurul Nabilah binti Hamzah, Nurul Nasuha Hazwani binti Abdul Aziz, Nurul Ain Fatihah binti Zulkifli, Priscilla anak perempuan J. Joaquin, Sazatul Akma binti Mamat Elias Muhammad, Siti Mastura binti Mangso, Siti Nur Hairul Syafiqah binti ABDULHAMID, Siti Nur Fazira binti Zakaria, Siti Nurul Najwa binti Abdul Raqib, Suraya Natasha binti Muhammad Ali, Syahirah binti Muhammad Ali, Wan Erifa Alia binti Wan Zulkifli, Yasmin Fatini binti Ramli, Zhang Anqi, Zuraidah binti Salim,
Bachelor of Human Sciences, History and Civilization with honors.
Adib Akmal bin Muhammad Zain, Ahmad Azizul Hakim bin Abdul Aziz, Ahmad Faizuddin bin A. Aziz, Ahmad Mustaqim bin Nazli, Aiman Farhan bin Mat Suhaimi, Muhammad Asrul Hafiz bin Muhammad Noor, Muhammad Aman Izmir bin Abi Rahman, Muhammad Faiz Hadi bin Muhammad Basri, Muhammad Ikhwan Putra bin Muhammad Imran, Nur Muhammad Musayyar bin Abdul Rahman, Raja Luqmanul Hakim bin Raja Zulkifli, Afikah Mardiah binti Supian, Aida Afikah binti Abdul Rahman, Ainur Hidayah binti Muhammad Fuad, Emi Nur Syafiqah binti Muhammad Zamri, Akilah binti Ar-Rahman, Fatin Maisarah binti Abdul Karim, Ilham Khatijah binti Abdul Razak, Kausar binti Muhammad Noor, Khairun Nazihah binti Hairudin, Milatri binti Mekran, Muazzah binti Samsuri, Munirah binti Muhammad Nasri, Nur Hidayah binti Cik Zu, Nur Amanina binti Arba'in, Nur Arina binti Azman, Nur Hidayah binti Muhammad Rusmadi, Nur Ifah Syahida binti Mat Syekh, Nur Irini binti Muhammad Rusdi, Nur Nadia Farhana binti Syuko, Nur Sofia Adira binti Abdul Hadi, Nur Suraya binti Juhari, Nur Azlin Sufina binti Semuan, Nur Fahana Amira binti Saadu, Nur Hasna Sazani binti Ismail, Nurul Asyikin binti Irwan, Nurul Hazira binti Ramlan, Nurul Nadira binti Usman, Nur Zulaina binti Zulkarnain, Putri Alia Mursyidah binti Rosli, Raja Nur Sabrina binti Raja Sahrudin, Rosyafika Suhaina binti Muhammad Mazlan, Syahira Amirah binti Azman, Siti Fatimah binti Azaman, Siti Nur Anisah binti Muhammad Saleh, Siti Nur Sikin binti Mat Hamadan, Siti Nur Hazikah binti Azmi, Siti Nur Akilah binti Abdul Aziz, Siti Nur Haja binti Muhammad Nasari, Siti Syakirah Siddiq binti Siddiq Khan, Siti Umairah binti Abdul Razak, Siti Zulaika binti Awam, Wan Nur Bazlin binti Wan Salim, Wan Nur Zahidah binti Wan Zakaria, Wan Nur Izzati binti Wan Fazli,
We will now have a short intermission. Ladies and gentlemen, please remain seated. Kejayaan para graduan hari ini adalah hasil kasih dan sayang serta pengorbanan ayah dan ibu serta orang-orang yang tersayang. Dayang memetik bunga melati jadi hantaran untuk memikat. Ibu dan bapa perlulah dihormati, barulah hidup bertambah berkat.
Para graduan dimohon berdiri. Marilah kita berikan tepukan yang gemuruh untuk ayah dan ibu serta keluarga anda yang hadir pada hari ini. Terima kasih. Para graduan diminta untuk duduk. Majlis dengan ini mendedikasikan lagu Ayah dan Ibu. Dendangan pelajar-pelajar dari Center for Arts and Cultural Sustainable Development, Citra, khas buat semua ayah dan ibu serta keluarga yang bersama-sama kita pada hari ini. Terimalah ayah dan ibu.
Ayah dan ibu, ayah dan ibu, itulah permulaan kami. melihat bulan dan matahari. Ayah dan ibu, ayah dan ibu, itulah permulaan kami dapat melihat bulan dan matahari. Yang dikurniakan dari ilahi. Ayah dan ibu, ayah dan ibulah mesti dihormati. Yang dikurniakan dari ilahi. Ayah dan ibu, ayah dan ibulah mesti dihormati. Ayah dan ibu, ayah dan ibu, wali-wali keramat. Pada mereka kita beri hormat. Bagailah tunjuk ajar dan nasihat, supaya hidup kita akan selamat. Ayah dan ibu, kalimatan habibatan ila rahman khafifatan ala lisan thaqilatan fil mizan. Subhanallahi wa bihamdi, Subhanallahil azim, Subhanallahi wa bihamdi, Subhanallahil azim. Kalimatan habibatan ila rahman khafifatan ala lisan thaqilatan fil mizan. Subhanallahi wa bihamdi, Subhanallahil azim, Subhanallahi wa bihamdi, Subhanallahil azim. Kalimatan habibatan ila rahman khafifatan ala lisan thaqilatan fil mizan. سبحان الله وبحمده سبحان الله العظيم سبحان الله وبحمده سبحان الله العظيم.
Bachelor of Human Sciences, Political Science with Honours.
Aiman bin Suhaimi, Afiq Zahin bin Sa'arani, Ahmad Lukman Arif bin Muhammad Taib, Ahmad Syafi'i bin Zakaria, Ahmad Zikri bin Rosli, Akmal Nizam bin Dahlan, Emi Azrin bin Matta, Firzan Hanif bin Abdul Manam, Mahdi Fitri bin Muhammad Zaid, Muhammad Fazli Naim bin Muhammad Kamal, Muhammad Ika Daniel bin Abdullah, Muhammad Imran Hakimi bin Muhammad Noor, Muhammad Khairi Hafizi bin Muhammad Fauzi, Muhammad Nubahan Syamil bin Muhammad Noor, Muhammad Safi Ibrahim Khil, Muhammad Khairul Anwar bin Muhammad Hashim, Muhammad Nazrul Najmi bin Abdul Nasir, Muhammad Nur Lukman bin Muhammad Arifin, Muhammad Afiq bin Fazil, Muhammad Amar Fidaus bin Nasahruddin, Muhammad Badrul Amin bin Ayub, Muhammad Farid bin Arifin, Muhammad Fazli bin Arshad, Muhammad Firdaus bin Ja'far, Muhammad Hairi bin Azman, Muhammad Haziq bin Abdul Aziz, Muhammad Huzaifi bin Hamram, Muhammad Naim bin Sulong, Muhammad Rushaidi bin Muhammad Razi, Muhammad Syahir bin Nur Azman, Muhammad Zulfadli bin Rosnan, Mur Salim, Nik Muhammad Hakimi bin Rizalman, Saifuddin Syahmi bin Sabarudin, Syukri bin Hasan, Umar Muhammad Abdul Kadir, Ungku Asmandani bin Ungku Malewa, Zahid Zikri bin Zulkifli, bin Sofia binti Farid Azra'i Arumugam, Aisyah binti Abdul Hadi, Amira Wahidah binti Abi Razak, Dias Fahma Sari, Emma Fatin Farina binti Wahid, Isma Sazwani Farisha binti Ismail, Fatin Al-Najwa binti Saha, Fatin Amirah binti Idros, Fatin Nazifa binti Zaharuddin, Finnun Fatimatus Zahrah binti Sabarudin, Hadirah binti A. Halim, Hanis Amirah binti Mazlan, Hanun Hamiza binti Zulkifli, Husna binti Johan Budiman, Izliana binti Muhammad Saleh, Khairun Najah binti Muhammad Noh Kaini, Khairun Nisa binti Daman Huri Shah, Mas Akilah Adila binti Muhammad Aini Elias Arifin, Mazatul Azwa binti Muhammad Idris, Muminah Salai, Mumtazah Najihah binti Ja'far, Najat Nabila binti Azizan, Nasuha Hama, Nazatul Syahira binti Muhammad Nasir, Nur Putri Zahirah binti Nur Arifin, Nur Rabiatul Syahidah binti Aziz, Nur Syahirah binti Zulghafar, Nur Fazira binti Uthman, Nur Adira binti Adris, Nur Afikah Yasmin binti Sopardin, Nur Anisah Syafikah binti Suhaimi, Nur Arofah binti Hassan, Nur Hazirah binti Hussein, Nur Lailatul Zuhra, Nur Solehah binti Muhammad Arifin, Nur Fazlin binti Mahrus, Nurul Fatihah binti Nazari, Nurul Izaiti binti Uthman, Nurul Khuzirah Sufiah binti Marzuki, Nurul Rozatul Elina Fitri binti Rohaizat, Putri Maryam Diana binti Ahmad Musadi, Putri Sofia binti Johari, Rabiatul Adawiyah binti Roskeli, Raja Nur Sahirah binti Raja Ibrahim, Safia Spahi, Sarah Yasmin binti Syafari, Shirin Safa binti Bawa Baharudin, Siti Hajar binti Ahmad, Siti Nur Sarah binti Suhaimi, Umi Azza Amira binti Azman Tua, Wan Nabilah binti Wan Abdul Razak, Wan Nuriza Izlin binti Wan Ahmad,
Bachelor of Human Sciences, Sociology and Anthropology with honors.
Ahmad Abdul Majid bin Abdul Muqti, Ahmad Fuad bin Kasim, Alif Amirul bin Ahmad, Lukman Hakim bin Mahadi, Muhammad Faiz Zaki bin Idris, Muhammad Hizami bin Hilmi, Muhammad Nasrul bin Muhammad Noor, Ain Nadirah binti Muhammad Nazri, Amirah Hani binti Ramli, Akilah Dianah binti Fazlan, Azian Solehah binti Azman, Erin Eliana binti Abdul Muttalib, Farah Nabilah binti Abdul Jamil, Farah Sazwani binti Kamaruddin, Fatim Zahra binti Husin, Iwana Iza binti Muhammad Radi, Izian Syahirah binti Zakaria, Marisa Izlin binti Radin Munawa, Maryam Atirah binti Rezali, Maisara Sofia binti Mahizan, Nadia Hanan binti Arifin, Natasha binti Muhammad Jafri, Azifah binti Hashim, Nomi Syahira binti Ibrahim, Nur Syuhada binti Muhammad Yusuf, Nur Al-Izzah binti Al-Hanif, Nur Al-Izzati binti Al-Hanif, Nur Afikah binti Salihin, Nur Haswani binti Ishaq, Nur Najihah binti Cik Ani, Nur Sazwani binti Mazlan, Novinawati binti Abdul Rahman, Nur Aisyah binti Syamsuddin, Nur Amalina binti Hamdan, Nur Amirah binti Muhammad Nasir, Nur Amirah binti Zulkifli, Nur Amiza binti Muhammad Tamam, Nur Anis Afikah binti Azlan, Nur Fajrul Nasrah binti Muhammad Kushari, Nur Hajar binti Mustafa, Nur Raihana binti Abdullah, Nur Syahida binti Rosli, Nur Wahyu Hidayah binti Abu, Nur Wajihah binti Hasan, Nur Zulaika binti Muhammad Ridzuan, Nurul Alia binti Samsuri, Nurul Anis Suraya binti Muhammad Yusuf, Nurul Atikah binti Muhammad Asri, Nurul Fatiyah binti Muhammad Safuan, Nurul Fitrahani binti Roslan, Nurul Hidayah binti Muhammad Azmi, Riz Atilah binti Sobani, Rohayu binti Kamaruzaman, Syarifah Nur Atirah binti Wan Zulkarnain, Siti Aisyah binti Azmi, Siti Hajar binti Ibrahim, Siti Nur Amira binti Jamaluddin, Siti Nur Yasmin binti Muhammad Yaakob, Siti Zaharah binti Darwis Elias Uzair,
Thank you, Honorable Datuk Seri.
Thank you, Honorable Professor.
I now have the pleasure to call upon Professor Dr. Ahmad Faris Ismail, Deputy Rector for Academic and Internationalization and Chairman of the 36th IIUM Convocation for the presentation of award.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. It is with great honor I respectfully call upon Honorable Datuk Seri Syed Hussein Abdul Qadir, member of the IIUM Board of Governors, to present the Kulliyah Level Awards for the Bachelor degrees to the winner. From ABDULHAMID ABUSULAYMAN Kulliyah of Islamic Revealed Knowledge and Human Sciences, the winner for the Best Student Academic is Putri Maryam Diana binti Ahmad Musaddiq. Thank you, Honorable Datuk Seri.
Thank you, Honorable Professor.
Representing the graduates, Sister Putri Maryam Diana binti Ahmad Musaddiq from the Department of Political Science, ABDULHAMID ABUSULAYMAN Kulliyah of Islamic Revealed Knowledge and Human Sciences will now deliver her valedictory speech.
Bismillah. Honorable Datuk Seri Syed Hussein Abdul Qadir, IIUM Board of Governors, Chairman of SME Corporation, Honorable Professor Emeritus Tan Sri Datuk Zulkifli Abdul Razak, Rector of the International Islamic University, Malaysia, respected University Management Committee and Senate members, parents, and graduands of the 16th IIUM Convocation ceremony. Ladies and gentlemen, brothers and sisters, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. April 2018. Tepat jam 4.10 pagi. Assalamualaikum. Ini waris kepada Ahmad Musaddiq bin Abu Qadir ya? Sakit dah meninggal tadi. Ya Allah. Peperiksaan semakin hampir. Tapi ayah dah tak ada. Ayah. Tuan-tuan, hidup ini ialah sebenar-benar perjuangan. Dan sekarang ini kita berjuang dengan sesuatu yang kita tak nampak tetapi membunuh. COVID-19 undeniably has gripped the world, dominating all areas. Stress, anxiety, fear and overthink. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm certain that we can break this pattern. Why I'm saying this? In the middle of virus, we are increasingly aware on the importance of fitness activities. Universities leveling up their effort to build a fitness culture. I'm so proud that we have realized it. You know, exercise is not about losing weight on the scales, but it's about feeling more energetic and feeling less stressed. The energy, the motivation and the feeling that we want right now are all waiting at the end of our workout. Remember, action creates motivation. My fellow graduates, I'm so blessed that I have been granted with such positive environment. My spirit was paralyzed when the person I love the most has been tested positive. The worst part is when she fell down and her nose was bleeding so bad during her quarantine times. However, I've so much believed in the power of words. Our mind will listen to everything we say and it will decide what is going on with the words we use daily. If I say, I cannot survive, I cannot cope, oh no, then my mind really believes I'm losing it. Conversely, words about, I have an incredible coping skill. The person I love the most will heal. Those words are not just words. They are a powerful command to our subconscious mind and to our soul. And right now, by the will of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, I've proved it. The person that I'm talking about is my mother, and she's in front of me. Ladies and gentlemen, bukan senang untuk senang. Namun, hendak 1000 daya, tak hendak 1000 dalih. One of my classmates, my bang, burger daging ada, burger ayam ada, burger kambing tak ada bang, mahal. I said, brother, you are selling burger just to bear the cost of your study? Yeah. He replied, yeah. Aku belum lupa cara untuk berbahagia. Meski dompet boleh padam, rezeki tetap menyala. I said, this is phenomenal. Yes, IIUM graduates are optimists. You know, an optimist understands that life can be a bumpy road, but at least it is leading somewhere. It is very hard for me to say they are not a fighter. Life throws us COVID-19, but we never surrender. As the final say, congratulations to all graduates of the Garden of Knowledge and Virtue. With our extraordinary perseverance, we channel our energy and thought to overcome this pandemic hardship. To all respected lecturers, cleaners, workers, bus drivers, you are all my hero. Sometimes life's going to hit you with a brick. Do not lose faith. At this trying time, always pray to have a soul that never loses faith in Allah. Be a firm believer. Be an angel without wings for so many. In Surah Baqarah, verse 153, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. يا أيها الذين آمنوا استعينوا بالصبر والصلاة إن الله مع الصابرين. Oh believers, seek comfort in passions and prayer. Allah is truly with those who are passionate. Dengan janji Allah, nothing can break us. Alhamdulillah. Thank you so much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, sister.
I have the pleasure to call upon Ustaz Fauzi bin Muda from the Center for Languages and Pre-University Academic Development to recite the dua.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين وعلى آله وصحبه ومن اتبعهم بإحسان إلى يوم الدين اللهم إنا نسألك العافية من كل بلية ونسألك تمام الغنى عن الناس اللهم حبب إلينا الإيمان وزينه في قلوبنا وكره إلينا الكفر والفسوق والعصيان واجعلنا من الراشدين اللهم إنا نسألك حبك وحب من يحبك وحب عمل يقربنا إلى حبك Ya Allah, Tuhan yang Maha Pemurah lagi Maha Mengasihani, berkatilah kejayaan para graduan kami pada hari ini. Pimpinkanlah mereka dengan redha-Mu, dengan restu-Mu. Bimbinglah mereka dengan petunjuk-Mu. Moga mereka berupaya mengharungi cabaran kehidupan yang sementara dengan redha-Mu. Jadikanlah mereka dari golongan yang tetap dalam mengerjakan kebaikan ke arah-Mu, mengamalkan kemahiran dan pengetahuan yang telah mereka selama ini dapatkan di taman ilmu dan budi ini pada jalan-Mu. Ya Allah, berkatilah mereka yang menjadi pendorong kepada kejayaan ini. Para ibu bapa yang selama ini berkorban dan bersusah payah memastikan anak-anak mereka bakal menjadi insan yang lebih baik daripada mereka. Berkatilah jua ya Allah, saudara mara, rakan taulan dan guru-guru mereka yang turut menyumbangkan jasa dalam melakarkan kejayaan mereka pada hari ini. O Allah, the most merciful, the most compassionate, bless the success of our graduate today and grace them with your divine guidance. Lead them with your blessings and guide them with your mercy, so that they will follow the right path in leading this worldly life. Make them your obedient servants who shall lead this ummah toward its success and splendor. Let them be righteous and thankful to the deeds of those who had contributed to their achievement today, their parents, family members, friends and lecturers. Let them be dutiful sons and daughters who shall contribute with what they have learned from this garden of knowledge and virtue to their family, society and nation. O Allah, lead us toward the unity of the entire ummah. O Allah, lay not on us a burden greater than we have the strength to bear. Blot out our sins and grant us forgiveness. Have mercy on us, O Allah, you are our protector. O Allah, God of infinite bounties, bless us and all the Muslims with good health and prosperity. Grace and guide us to your righteous path and shower us with your divine mercy. Allahumma hdi wa barik لصاحب المعالي داتو سري سيد حسين عبد القادر في عمله وزده بركة وخيرا اللهم اجعل جمعنا هذا جمعا مرحوما وتفرقنا من بعده تفرقا معصوما ولا تجعل فينا شقيا ولا محروما. اللهم تقبل منا وأحسن عاقبتنا في الأمور كلها، إنك نعم المولى ونعم الوكيل. وصلى الله على سيدنا وحبيبنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه وسلم، وآخر دعوانا أن الحمد لله رب العالمين. تقبل الله منكم.
Thank you, Ustaz.
Adjournment of the convocation ceremony by Honorable Datuk Sri Syed Hussein Abdul Qadir, Member of IIUM Board of Governors.
Dear graduates, you are now officially alumni of International Islamic University of Malaysia. The convocation ceremony is hereby adjourned. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thank you, Honorable Datuk Sri.
All guests are invited to recite Surah Al-As.
The procession will now leave the hall. Please rise.
يا ربي بالمصطفى بلغ مقاصدنا واغفر لنا ما مضى يا واسع الكرم يا ربي بالمصطفى بلغ مقاصدنا واغفر لنا ما مضى يا واسع الكرم آمين تذكر جيراني بذي سلامي ماذا اجتدم عن جرى